Here's my level, many years Alkibiades in Assassin's Creed Odyssey story creator. The synopsis here is to help Pericles prepare for Alkibiades' birthday celebration. It is set at Pericles' home, his residence in Athens. And here we have our main quest blocks. In the first one, we show our quest talk starter to find out what the quest actually is. Here, each stanza, each dialogue block here has a facial expression and a body language attached to it. And here is where you find out that he's throwing a birthday party and he needs you to collect some animals for the feast. Also, I want to point out here that it is set to whoever the player is playing. If the player is using Alexios, they will speak to refer to him as Alexios. If the player is using Cassandra, they'll refer to her as Cassandra. And that's all throughout. Each time there's a specific recognition between the two. So validate this. So here we go into our choices. Where do I find deer? Where do I find pigs? Where do I find sheep? And go kill animals. So these first three are just optional information. This last one takes you on to continue on the quest. But so as you see, information, where can I find deer? Where can I find pigs? Here I used a reference from the game, so every time the player goes to Megara, they say Megara, the city of pigs. And same thing here when the player is looking for sheep. Every time the player goes to Tegea, it says the animals outnumber people 3 to 1, so I included that here just for fun, just in case the player needs to find the animals has a hard time. Consider it done. Thank you. See you soon. And here we go on. So kill the deer, pigs, sheep, and once all three are done, the player can then go back to Pericles. So here, the next quest. You return to Pericles, and you find out that he needs you to escort some party guests to the party. And you find here who you have to collect, who is, who they are, and it also says here in the talk. That you need to get these guests, they need to come here, find out where these people are, where is Ekaterine, Pythia, Midas, find the guests. So here, Ekaterine is the commercial stoa, the northeast side of the city. Pythia is at the Erectheon. Midas is at a location marked by a reflecting pool and a statue of an eagle. So here, as these are all in the same block together, they're connected in the way that the player can choose who they can see first, who they can go to first, and follow their quests. And once each person has been taken back to Pericles' residence, this block is complete. So here, each person has a kill objective, has a task for the player to complete. Then they are escorted. So going on, find out that he forgot to tell you to get Socrates. So in this case, Socrates doesn't have anything to go get, but he is being attacked. So you have to protect him. If he dies, or if any of the players die, NPCs die, the quest is failed, unfortunately. It doesn't desynchronize and let you restart. It's just a total failure. So once Socrates is at the party, get Alkibiades. You find out that he has returned to the party, that he has gone off to the tavern. So you go to find him at the tavern. find him there. And here, what I had specifically done, I did this in other instances as well, but I had explored not only the default static behaviors, but also other ones. So in this case, Alkibiades is laying down drunk. Some of these have body language, some of them don't. I found that out, so we got to see drunk behavior here, laying down. And the next block here, I had him stand up. So conversation block, I had him stand up. He's still drunk. And, you know, having this conversation. So here you find out that he had said some things to somebody at the bar, and they're coming to attack him. So there are civilians coming to attack Alkibiades. But the request by him is to not use your weapons, to not kill them. So here, I wasn't sure how to make that a specific thing as it is in the game, but just making the verbal reference. You can kill them. I mean, they do find knives somehow. I guess it's because they're at the tavern, kitchen knives. But in the case of killing civilians, it begins to mark the player for poor behavior, and soon enough there will be mercenaries coming after the player with like stealing, killing civilians, killing pets, animals. All that reflects in the game. So if you punch them and knock them out, it doesn't reflect on the player at all that way. So in that case, once you get him home, you talk to him again. So here I had added in some party guests. It's a fun little thing. This is just a visual. I have these people stashed around the house, out of sight. Some of them are upstairs, some of them are inside rooms. And when this block is triggered, when you talk to Alkibiades, once you bring him home, it shows the people start to, because it's a zone starter and you're in that zone, people start, coming up with woodwork. They come out into the room and the room starts to fill up. So as you're talking to Alkibiades and wishing him, what do you want to call it? Wishing him many years, wishing him happy birthday. You see people walking around, people conversing with each other, because I had all of these. Where are they now? I had all of these NPCs set to have their set daily routines, so you can have an option to have them act like they have a daily routine, or to stand still. In some cases, if you have them have a daily routine in an escort situation, they stop following for some reason. So in that case, each time I have an escort person, I just make sure that they're standing still, that I can find them. So here we are. That is the end of that. This one, it was a little bit more involved than some others that I have done. But all in all, an enjoyable situation. So let's get into what it looks like in the gameplay. Here we are at Pericles' residence in Athens, Attica. Our quest is to assist Pericles. So here inside the house, we find Pericles back in this kitchen area. I set him to have a daily behavior, a daily routine, so looks like he's doing something. Ah, if it is not my good friend, the eagle-bearer. Please, Pericles, call me Cassandra. You always have perfect timing when I am in need of assistance. How may I be of service? It is Alkibiades' birthday, and I plan on throwing him a feast grand enough for the gods themselves. What do you need me to do? I need you to hunt down 10 deer, 10 pigs, and 10 sheep for the feast. Where can I find deer around here? You can find them running around outside the wall in the wilderness. Where can I find all those pigs? Could always go to Megara, the city of pigs, to find them. Where can I find that many sheep? Not outside the wall. I'm sure you can find some in Tegea since animals outnumber people 3 to 1. Consider it done. Thank you, Cassandra. I shall see you soon. I'm going to hunt down these animals. You can hunt wherever you want to. In this case, I skipped Megara and I went straight to Tegea because I know that there's a whole bunch of animals, pigs, chickens, sheep, so on. So, all one place. Also, there's a bunch of deer out in the wilderness. There's a spawn point right outside not far outside the wall. So here you can hunt in whichever order you wish to. It's the sheep here. And once all 30 animals in this case have been hunted, you can return back to Pericles for the next quest. Using the fast travel is quite helpful in these cases, so you can go literally wherever you want to back. Once again, Pericles. Ah, Cassandra, you have returned. Along with all of the animals you had requested. Oh, the celebration will be wonderful. I hope Alkibiades will be pleased. It looks like you will have enough to feed an army. The guests! I almost forgot. It would make a dull party without any guests. I've invited many guests, but a few special guests will require an escort. Would you be able to bring them here? Of course, my friend. Tell me who I must fetch for the party. Ekaterine, Pythia, and Midas all need to be escorted back here safely. Where can I find Ekaterine? She should be at the commercial stoa on the northeast side of the city. Do I find Pythia? She can be found at the Erechtheion near the great statue of Athena. know where I can find Midas? He's at the Oikos, by the reflecting pool near the eagle statue just northwest of here. I shall return with your party guests. Many thanks, Cassandra. I shall see you later. I like Pericles' daily routine makes him look like he's in there cooking and preparing for the feast. That's just how that happened in that situation there. Here, Commercial Stoa, we talked to Ekaterine, starting with her because she was the first written in the dialogue. Care, Ekaterine. Hey, Cassandra, it is good to see you. Pericles is throwing a birthday party for Alkibiades and has asked me to bring you to the party. Oh, Cassandra, I had a beautiful bag of sapphires to give to him as a gift, but it has been stolen by bandits. Would you like me to kill those malakas? Please, I would do anything to get those sapphires back. Did you see which way they were going? They took off from here, heading southeast. Consider it done. So in the case of Ekaterine's bandits, I had set 3 bandits just outside of town. So this is the lightest set of enemies. Killed bandits, collect the bag of sapphires, return back to Ekaterine. Bag of sapphires returned safe and sound. Many thanks, Cassandra. Do not know what I would have done without you. Do you think Alkibiades will like them? I am sure he will love them. Let us go now. So once you have that quest done, you can call Phobos, escort her over to Pericles'. So here you just gotta make sure that she gets inside. Go talk to the next person on the list. So in order of being written, we'll go see Pythia next. Fast traveling to the statue of Athena. Right, Theon. Find her standing there. Carrie, Pythia? Carrie, Cassandra, how may I help you? It is Alkibiades' birthday, and Pericles is having a feast. He has asked me to bring you over to the party. Ah, yes, Alkibiades' name day. I had a special gift for him, a beautifully bejeweled dagger, but it was stolen. By bandits, I'm guessing? Yes, Athens has had an insurgence of bandits as of late. Would you please go find the dagger and kill those scoundrels in the process? Which way they were heading? They left here going to the southwest. shall kill each and every last one of them and return with the dagger. Gods be with you, Cassandra. So here, just because Midas is the next closest thing, we can see what he wants. Continue on after this. If it is not the great Mystios, what can I do for you? Carry, Midas. Pericles has sent me to collect you for the feast he is throwing for Alkibiades' birthday. Ah, do love a good feast, but first I must ask for your assistance in a small matter. What is it? I wanted to give Alkibiades some treasures made of gold, but... Have you been robbed by bandits too? Ah, no. It is more that I do not want to give him any of my gold. How am I not surprised? What do you need me to do? Know where those bandits have stored much of their stolen gold. Theseus, will you please collect a bag of gold treasures for me? I mean for Alcibiades? Where are these bandits? They have a camp down at the southernmost point of the port of Piraeus. Shall return. Here we can take care of all the bandits first. These bandits, because they are closer. Killing these bandits who are set in an area that has enemies, with the additional 3 that I added in. Collecting the dagger. Going all the way down to the end of the port of Piraeus to find the other enemies. So I added 3 more enemies here, elite enemies here, than the ones that were already at this location. One of the 3 I added had that bag of gold treasures. So collected, back to Pythia. I've returned with the dagger. They're truly blessed by the gods. Thank you, Cassandra.
Yeah, away we go. Yeah.
Let us be on our way. Step outside. Oh, Phobos. On the horse. And take her to Pericles'. Make sure she gets inside. She gets inside. I can go talk to Midas. Turn to him with his bag of gold treasures. Bag of gold treasures at your behest. For Alkibiades. You mean Alkibiades? Oh, yes, that is what I meant. Sure. Can we go now? Yes, Mystios. I am ready now. Follow me. Phobos again, hopping on the horse. It's only 165 meters or so. It's not far. So once he's inside, talk to Pericles again to tell him that the guests are here. Your guests have been escorted here safe and sound. By the gods, I forgot Socrates. Can you go and get him too? Sure thing. And where shall I find Socrates? Find him near the docks over in the port of Piraeus. I shall return soon. Thank you again, Cassandra. Making our way to Socrates. A fast travel down to the port of Piraeus. By the beard of Zeus, 'tis the great Mestios. Good to see you again, Socrates. Please call me Cassandra. Have you come to take my life? No, Socrates, we are friends. I've come to take you to Alkibiades' birthday party. Pericles is preparing a feast. Aha, I had it marked on my calendar and still forgot. I have been a bit distracted. Lead the way, Cassandra. By the way, do you happen to have Alkibiades' gift stolen by bandits as well? Oh no, Cassandra. Bandits cannot steal the gift of knowledge. The gift of knowledge? Go figure. Let us be on our way before those strong-armed Malakas find me. How have you gotten yourself into this time, Socrates? Here to take Socrates over to Pericles' place, his house. You run into these assassins. They're all wearing cosmos masks. Doesn't actually mean anything to this story. They just look scary. Ensure that you don't kill Socrates in the process. If you don't set him as an ally, he runs away and you can't get him to follow you anymore. Once we get him to come into Pericles' residence, tell Pericles that he's there. Have returned with Socrates. Excellent. We are now just missing our guest of honor. Sandra, would you please collect Alkibiades for me? Of course. What is a party without the guest of honor? Where has he gone off to? He left earlier saying he was going to the tavern. I shall be back soon. Here we can go find birthday boy. There's that tavern. Alkibiades, what are you doing down there? Is that you, Cassandra? Or am I dreaming? Ladgered, but this is no dream. Here to bring you home in order to celebrate your birthday. Oh, my dear Cassandra, thought everyone had forgotten my birthday. That is why I came here to get drunk and wash away my sorrows. Are you able to stand? I think so, yes. Sure have quite a bit to drink. Oh, I have had way too much to drink and probably have said some things I'm going to regret. What did you do? Ha! Said some things to Amalaka about his mater that he was not too pleased to hear. I think he may have left to go get his friends. Oh boy. Well, I will keep you safe on the journey. Please, Cassandra, do not kill them if you can help it. Said those things out of anger when I thought everyone had forgotten my birthday. Let us go before they get back. Okay, but I will have to take it slow for as drunk as I am. Put the sword away. Here come these guys to come attack Alkibiades. They find knives. So you really make sure that you don't want him to die. I had only set 3 people to attack him, but I had also set an ally behavior to where the other civilians will consider those people allies and fight too. Way back to Pericles is trying to get Alkibiades inside. He comes. Moving slow. So I can set the escort speed here. And since he was drunk, I made him move slower. Once he gets in here, you talk to him one more time. And then all the people start coming out. You can see them moving around. Here we are. It is now time to party. Thank you for all of your help. Anything for the man of the hour. Wish you many years, Alkibiades. Thank you for everything, Cassandra. Till next time. May the gods watch over you. Care, Cassandra. And that's the end of the story. So thanks for taking a look at this one.